candle is made to become entirely flame. In that annihilating moment, it has no shadow. According to legend, the renowned scholar Jalaluddin Muhammad Rumi was giving a lecture when an older, disheveled man approached and asked him the meaning of his academic books. Rumi didn't know it yet, but this question and this man would change his life. Annoyed at the interruption, Rumi snapped, "They are something that you do not understand." Suddenly, the books caught fire. The man looked back at the astounded Rumi and simply replied, "You couldn't possibly understand." The mysterious figure was Shams of Tabriz, a charismatic Sufi mystic who would transform Rumi's worldview. Rumi, inspired by Shams's teachings, would go on to become one of the world's most celebrated poets and mystical philosophers, whose cultural legacy looms large across Turkey and the Persian-speaking world. In his poems, Rumi points to a form of love that is inexhaustible and burns within every one of us and never ceases, as it's the essence of our being. Contrary to romantic love, this love is like a fire that doesn't need gasoline to keep burning. It's an inexhaustible, eternal force that's always there. Rumi tells us that not everyone will reach it, and many don't even know it exists and ridicule those who do. As a mystic, he has tasted it many times, and he kept coming back for more and was willing to give up the worldly life for it. Giving up possessions, the people we're attached to, our preferences, our social status, to get something better in return seems inconceivable. Throughout our lives, the love we may experience towards such things doesn't seem what Rumi points to in his poems, even though it may look like it for someone without any knowledge of mysticism. He describes love as it's a passionate affection between lovers who are enamored with one another. Rumi's poems are still widely read by both religious and non-religious people. It's not uncommon that when one is touched by the depth of Rumi's words, one experiences a sense of liberation from the things that usually concern us deeply. Things like wealth, physical beauty, power, social status, and even people. Rumi himself, as the author, seems profoundly in love, just not with a physical human being, but with something else, something higher. Something that the mind cannot comprehend and words cannot describe. Know that my beloved is hidden from everyone. Know that she is beyond the belief of all beliefs. Know that in my heart she is as clear as the moon. Know that she is the life in my body and my soul. When we think about love, we mostly think about mutual affection between two people. There can be all kinds of variations of this, of course, and plenty of people also experience a strong love towards objects or animals. What characterizes this form of love is that there's always something outside of us necessary to fulfill it. Therefore, we are often on a quest for love. We search and look, hoping that we'll find that special person that can make us whole. But once we think we've found it, it slowly becomes clear that this is not it.
However, we seek to explain love. When we fall in love, our words fall short. Explanation by the tongue makes most things clear, but love unexplained is clearer. Prepare not a snare of deceit like others, whose exterior is adorned with holy love and spirituality, while ever in secret brothers devour the flesh of brothers.